Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. These are your February readings, but I've asked the universe because these are delayed to let them apply as and when you watch them. So whenever you get to these readings, that is when this is meant to be heard. These are general readings, so please take that with a grain of salt. I'm currently not doing personal readings. I might open it up actually for the next couple of weeks because I'm in town, but we'll see how that goes. I apologize for this makeshift table. I have construction happening next door and my usual area is very loud. Because of the construction, the dog is also on the table because he's really scared. That's Thor. So we're gonna have to kind of make do, if that makes sense. Yes, he's a Shih Tzu, Thor, dog of thunder. All right, so universe, what does he or she, depending on who this is, feel for our Capricorn? This could be somebody you're in a relationship with, somebody you want a relationship with, an ex, could be anything. All right, what does he or she feel for our Capricorn? Truth be told, somebody wants to tell the truth. That's interesting. Soulmates. Ooh, lovely. Flexible but reversed. This table's too small. The fates reversed. Okay, interesting. Four more cards, clarifiers. Capricorn, what does he or she feel? Nope, that's not it. Nope. They just, 1 second, it fell. Oh, come on. Sorry, doggy. Even the dog woke up. He's like, what are you doing, man? All right. So, I have a really big table and technically I could do really good readings. I did that the other day, but the dog is really scared of the noise coming from the other side of the house. So this is it. Wow. Spiritual partnership. I don't know. You have a lot of energy. It's flying out a lot. Capricorn, what does he feel? Okay. See, a lot of energy. Leadership. Spirituality. Yep, you got a deep spiritual connection with this person. One more, of course. Okay, 2 you have given me, of course. Music, teaching and learning. Wow. Sorry. So I'll just show you all the cards once. Spiritual partnership, underneath truth be told, soulmate, leadership. Flexible is reversed, the fates, music, teaching and learning, and spirituality. Okay, first and foremost, you both have a very deep spiritual connection. This is something this person feels it too. So if this is something you feel it, they feel it too. You have no doubt about that. You got 2 spiritual cards here. So you have a very deep spiritual connection. That means you have a very deep 5D connection. You probably feel like you can hear their voice. You could feel like they're talking to you, that kind of stuff. And they feel it too, by the way, even though they may not acknowledge it. The spirituality card also tells me that when you guys met or had this connection, it definitely sparked some spiritual upgrades for both of you. This could be in any form that you believe in. You may have gotten yourself more open to the various practices in spirituality. You may have become more religious. You may have been more open to the law of attraction. Could be anything. But you definitely started feeling like there is something there. Now, the truth be told and the soulmate card, what this is telling me is that I feel like they have not been honest with you in the past. They want to be honest. Let's put it that way. They haven't told you everything. And this is not like a bad thing, okay? They haven't, I feel it's more like they haven't told you how much you actually mean to them, you know, because this is not a negative card. This is like, I need to open up my heart and tell you how I feel. So they haven't done that. And what they want to tell you is they have very deep feelings for you. They feel the spiritual connection. They feel like there's this deep partnership, and it is more than just boy meets girl, boy falls in love kind of vibe. You know, they definitely feel that there is a lot more happening, and they just haven't been able to express it. All right, like I said, they definitely feel like this has been, you know, they've it's definitely helped them be more spiritual as well. I feel like maybe meeting you has opened them up to the whole concept of soulmates. You know, it could be anything. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be very cut and dry. It could be anything, okay? Now we've got two reverse cards. We've got the Fates and we've got Flexible. And what these two cards are telling me is that somebody has not been flexible in the past, all right? They perhaps feel that either you or them, I could be either or, have not been very flexible in the past. And they also, the Fates card, the Faith card basically says that things are aligned by the universe. There is a, you know, greater power at work, but because it was reversed, I feel like they were not allowing the universe to do what was right. I feel like they may not have been open to allow the fates to put things as they may. Let's put it that way. They may really want to be with you, but they never thought that it would work out. They wanted things to go a particular way, and they were being very rigid about it, and they weren't allowing the destiny or faith or whatever you want to call it to take its course. All right. I am getting though that it might change, because we've got the Leadership card, and this is telling me that they might be ready to now take the lead. Now, another thing with this could be that they've been very flexible. They have not been flexible, but now they're opening to being more flexible and now ready to take the lead. It could also mean that you have been not very flexible towards them, and now they're trying to take the lead to make that happen. I'm also getting, for some of you, because these are general, that maybe they were relying too much on the fates. That's also one thing. You have to understand that we are co-creators in this universe. It's not always, it's like that story where, I don't know if you've heard the story, I'm going to tell it to you. It's just where there's a guy who goes and prays to Jesus, and he's like, help me, God, make me win the lottery, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. And the lottery results come out and he doesn't win. So then he gets really upset and he goes to the mosque and he's like, Allah, please help me, make me win the lottery. Come on, help me, help me, help me. Doesn't win. Then he goes to the temple, to the Indian gods, and prays to them, and he's like, please help me. It doesn't happen. And so on. He goes to the synagogue, he goes, you know, all everywhere. And at the end, he's just like frustrated, and he's like, God, what the hell, man? I asked you to help me and you're not helping me. And then there's like a loud booming voice that shows up, and he goes, God appears, and he goes, dude, buy a fucking lottery ticket. You know what I mean? I apologize for the language if you guys are not okay with that, but what it basically is trying to say is we can't always rely on the universe to do everything. We do have to take inspired action. So I'm not saying push at it from a place of fear, but when you have set your intentions and you put it out into the universe, you will get ideas and little things, inspired action, thoughts being provoked by the universe. Like, hey, you should do this. Hey, this will come up. This opportunity will come up. But if you're not willing to go ahead and take it, then you're not doing it. So that also could be the case where this person is now trying to take a leadership role. We've got teaching and learning and music. I feel like they have definitely learning a lot about spirituality, about what this connection means to them. I feel meeting you has taught them a lot, even about how to be flexible, how the universe works, how much to rely on faith and how much not to rely on faith. This is something that they're still going through, I feel. Excuse me. They're definitely going through this right now. They're trying to still understand, how all of this works out. Maybe you have this unspoken connection that they just can't figure out, and they're learning from that. I feel music is also very important for you guys and for this person. This person could be a musician, could work in music, or maybe they feel like you bring harmony into their life. you know. It could also mean that knowing that listening to music, they feel connected to you. So if you're not in conversation, connected to you through music, they feel like they can understand you, and they feel like you're talking to them through music. So they definitely have a lot of, have deep feelings for you. It's just they haven't been honest about it to you yet, and they will be. They're working through it. They need to be a bit more flexible, or you need to be a bit more flexible. I'm asking for a potential outcome card, and we have got 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Yep. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So what this is telling me is a potential future of this relationship is that whatever work you both have done, you have definitely invested in it very wisely, but you have to give it a little bit more time because things are still being developed, as I told you. We've also got 3 of Michael. Release the past. You grow from this situation. Time heal all wounds. Yep, there's something from the past that has been holding you guys back. Maybe that's when you guys were not flexible. Maybe that's when the fates had different plans. Whatever it is, there's something that happened in the past that kind of, holds on, that is holding you guys back. You both have to release it. And lastly, 2 of Gabrielle. Make bold and ambitious choices. That going back to the leadership card, maybe taking some important moves, important relationship with people who share your vision. So what this is telling me is that there are definitely going to be some movement towards this. Either he or she, whoever you're thinking of, needs to take the lead. There is something from the past that needs to be healed, and when that heals, there may be some bold choices being made, bold steps being made towards this relationship. But they do have feelings for you. All right, take care. Bye.